Hey y'all, it's Nisha here and welcome to today's video. I'm going to be talking about something that has been super popular the past couple of years here on YouTube in the natural hair community, and that is Ayurveda hair care. I am new to Ayurveda hair care. I know that many YouTubers, many people in general have been using Ayurvedic ingredients in their hair care routines for a while now, and your girl has just started to get into it. And I'll tell you why I just, am now getting into it in 2020 and 2021. When I was first introduced to Ayurveda, it was a lot of DIY. Naptor 85 is the DIY queen in my opinion. There's also Naturally Hair Proverbs, I think that's her name. I'm not the most familiar with her channel, but I do know she uses Ayurveda. Sheree Del Sol, she uses Ayurveda. And they do a lot of DIYs, which when I watch it, I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks so good. That looks like it's just gonna be so scrumptious for my hair. And then time comes and I'm like, I ain't finna do no DIY. I do not have time for no DIY. For me, my wash day is already long, and so I'm lazy. I just don't have the energy. I don't have the patience to do DIY. Like, the most I do is my DIY clay washes. But nowadays, brands are coming out with products that are Ayurvedic. They do the mixing for us, and that's what I'm gonna be talking about today. I'm gonna be suggesting some brands that I have used in my hair care regimen that focus on Ayurveda or have many products that have Ayurvedic ingredients, so that way if you're like me and you lazy and you just don't want to DIY, or maybe you are a DIYer and every now and then you just want some pre-made products that already have the Ayurvedic ingredients in there for you for the days where you're a little bit lazy or you're just not feeling well, you can go to these brands and get you some good quality Ayurvedic products. But first, before we get into this video, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, go ahead and hit that notification bell. I post new videos twice a week on Wednesdays and Saturdays, so if you're subscribed, you don't hit that notification bell, then you won't miss another upload from me. And also, I know I'm gonna get questions. This is day 4 hair from my previous wash and go, where I use the TGIM products. I use the Miracle Repair Mirror Curl Styling Gel. This is day 4 of my hair, and I'm gonna let y'all know that my hair is officially dry now. I'm loving the volume, but my hair is dry, and so I'm gonna be moisturizing it later on tonight. So I'd say you get about 3 or 4 days wear for this wash and go, in my opinion. But let's go ahead and hop into some of these brands that offer Ayurvedic products. Firstly, what is Ayurveda? Now, I am new to Ayurveda, so I'm still learning. I don't know everything, but I know that it is like an ancient Indian healing process. It's not only for your hair, but it's also for your body. It could be for your skin, it can be internally, but we're gonna focus on Ayurvedic hair care. So basically, Ayurveda in regards to hair care is using things from the earth, using dried powders, using herbs, dried leaves, dried flowers, and incorporating those ingredients in your hair care in order to nurture, strengthen, grow your hair. Literally from the roots to the tips. Ayurveda is known to improve the shine, the luster, and elasticity of your hair. It does so many wonderful, amazing things for your hair. So I just wanted to let y'all know what Ayurvedic hair care is. So the first brand that I want to mention that has a lot of Ayurvedic hair products is a newer brand to me, and that is Negas Banda. Negas Banda is a brand that I haven't used too many products from, but there are a few products that I have tried that are Ayurvedic and I really enjoy them. The first is the Chevy Pre-Poo treatment. Now, y'all know I love the Chevy Pre-Poo treatment. I have a couple of videos here on my YouTube channel about that Pre-Poo treatment, and I'll go ahead and link those up in the cards for you. But basically, Chevy is the main Ayurvedic ingredient in this Pre-Poo treatment, and Chevy is known to moisturize, condition, and strengthen the hair. So I really do enjoy the Chevy Pre-Poo treatment. Another Ayurvedic product that I recently tried out that I really do love, and I'll actually have a video coming on it pretty soon, is the Green Smoothie Anti-Shedding Hair Rinse. Now that product can be used as a pre-poo treatment, a post-poo treatment, so like after you shampoo. And some of the Ayurvedic ingredients in that are ambunu, green tea, fenugreek. Y'all know I like fenugreek in a lot of my hair products, and yucca. So those are the two main products that I wanted to share with y'all that I have tried out that I really like. But they also have two products that I'm super interested in getting. In fact, I think the next time they have a sale, I'm gonna go ahead and pick them up. The first is the Aerobatic Thickness and Growth Pre-Poo. It already has Ayurvedic in the name, so y'all know it has a bunch of great ingredients. It has things such as Brahmi, Shikakai, Amla, hibiscus, aloe vera, neem. So I'm super excited to get my hands on that. It seems like an amazing thing. In fact, I've seen a lot of people on Instagram purchase it and try it out and love it. Totally Tandra, I think that's her name. I talk to her all the time. I always feel bad when I mispronounce people's names, so definitely let me know if I'm mispronouncing your name. But she's the one that kind of showed it on Instagram and intrigued me, so I definitely want to pick that up. And then there's also the Intense Thickening Aerobatic Hair Gloss from Negasbanda that I'm also super interested. I think she picked that one up as well. And this one can be used as a pre-poo or a deep conditioner, and it can be used as a deep conditioner on its own, or you can add it to one of your favorite deep conditioners if you want to add some Ayurveda to one of your favorite deep conditioners that may not have any Ayurvedic ingredients. Some of the main Ayurvedic ingredients that are fenugreek, Brahmi, neem, ashwagandha, and amla. So Negasbanda is definitely a brand that you should check out if you want some Ayurveda and you don't want to mix it yourself. The next brand is a brand that I have absolutely been loving, and that is Main Crush. I know when y'all hear me say Main Crush, y'all know that I'm gonna talk about the Ayurvedic Pre-Poo. Whew, y'all, that thing is amazing. I have so many of those in my stash. One, it's super affordable, and two, it just glides through my hair like a dream. And it is packed with a bunch of Ayurvedic ingredients. Some of these other products, they may have like 3 or 4 different types of Ayurvedic herbs and powders in them, but this one is packed with so many, and I had to write them down because, girl, my memory ain't all that great. So there's aloe vera, there's fenugreek, there's Chevy, there's burdock root, there's maca root, there's cassia, there's amla. I believe there's some shikakai. There's just so many good things in that Ayurvedic Pre-Poo, so that is definitely one of my favorites. And then Main Crush also has a collection, an Ayurvedic collection, and it is called the Crisis Control Collection. And they have an Ayurvedic cleansing mask, they have an Ayurvedic leave-in, they have an Ayurvedic deep conditioner, and they also have an Ayurvedic cream. So I have used the cleansing mask and I really do love it. It's basically like a clay mask, and it has so many great ingredients, including Aretha, shikakai, hibiscus, neem, fenugreek, Chevy, and that's kind of included throughout the entire collection. I did purchase the leave-in. I have not tried the leave-in yet, and I have the deep conditioner in my collection. I basically have everything but the cream because I need another cream, like I need a hole in my head. But I definitely will be cracking open the leave-in and the deep conditioner. Super excited to try those out. The next brand that I want to mention is Curls and Potions, also a newer brand. A lot of these brands are newer to me. Like I said, I am just now really getting into Ayurveda. Curls and Potions is another amazing brand. So they actually have a whole like Chevy collection, and I've tried 2 of the products out. So I've tried the Chevy clay gloss, and I've also tried the Chevy hydration mask, which is like their deep conditioner, and those products I really do love. The first one, the gloss, is kind of like a pre-poo, and it has amazing ingredients like fenugreek, obviously the Chevy powder, cassia, henna, oat straw as well. The one thing I do want to mention about that clay gloss that you kind of use as a pre-poo, it doesn't really have slip in my opinion, so I gotta make sure my hair is detangled before I go in with this, or maybe go in during my deep conditioning step and detangle my hair. But I do like to detangle my hair in the beginning of my wash day during the pre-poo process. So I would say maybe double pre-poo. I actually did that recently where I used a more slippery pre-poo and then I rinsed that out and then I went in with the clay gloss. Strengthens my hair without strengthening it like protein does, but it strengthens my hair, it defines my curls, and because it has cassia and henna, I noticed that it makes my hair look darker as well. I really do love it. The Chevy hydration mask is also amazing as well. It's super duper thick, but it's super hydrating. They have the clay wash, which I have not tried, which is on my list of things to try, and then they also have the Chevy growth rice water. So if you're into rice water but you lazy and don't want to make your own, but anyways, those are some amazing products, at least the ones that I've tried, and some products that I've heard good things about that I do want to try in the future. They also have their blends collection, which includes like 4 deep conditioners. It includes a acai rinse. It also includes a primer as well, so that can be used as a pre-poo and a leave-in conditioner. And then I also think they have like a scalp elixir, scalp oil. It's just called the scalp potion. I think it's just called the scalp potion. But basically that whole blends collection has a bunch of Ayurvedic ingredients as well. And a lot of the products have one of my favorite Ayurvedic ingredients, which is hibiscus. My hair loves hibiscus. I have used the primer and I have used one of the blends, the pink power, and I did like those products. Really enjoy the blends. I have another blends deep conditioner, which is the Electric Foods, that I haven't tried yet, but I do own it and I'm super excited to get into that. So the last brand that I want to mention is an OG brand. Many of us are familiar with this brand, and that is Sultanical. Sultanicals offers a lot of products that focus on Ayurveda for us. In fact, I was looking at their website today. There's a section called Ayurveda and it kind of lists out a lot of their Ayurvedic products. I actually don't think it's a complete list because I know there's some Ayurvedic products that they offer but aren't in that list, but you'll get a bunch of them. So one of the main things that I want to mention, and I'm gonna butcher this because I totally forgot to write it down, but is the Hibiscus Healthy Healer Deep Conditioner. That obviously has hibiscus. It is one of my absolute favorite deep conditioners, not just from Sultanicals, but out of all my deep conditioners that I have used, that I've tried, this is one of my top ones. Like I said, it has hibiscus. My hair loves hibiscus. Another deep conditioner that I really do love, is one of my favorites, is the Glide and Go Deep Ayurvedic Fenugreek Mask. There you go. It's got Ayurvedic in the title. It's got fenugreek. This one has like neem, licorice root, obviously fenugreek. Absolutely love it. They have the Chevy Ginger Super Deep Conditioner, which I do like, but that one has like little particles in it that like get stuck in my hair, and for that reason I don't really use that one too much. But take the particles out, if you exclude them, that deep conditioner is really good. They also have that Ayurvedic butter shampoo. So those are like the top 4 brands that I have in my collection that focus on Ayurvedic ingredients, that focus on providing us with pre-made Ayurvedic products. I do have 2 honorable mentions. One is Hibiscus. I am not the most familiar with Hibiscus, but I know Sheree Del Sol loves Hibiscus. A lot of other people love Hibiscus. And the thing that I like about Hibiscus, at least from what I've seen, I haven't made a purchase yet, but I will very soon, is that they provide like the actual individual ingredient that you can use in your own DIY recipes, but then they also have some pre-made products for lazies like me who don't want to do all that DIYing. So they kind of have something for everybody. And then another, well, it's not really, I guess it's a brand. This is a beauty supply store that I want to mention, and that is Hitachi, which is based here in Atlanta, Georgia. They did have a brick and mortar, but I think due to, you know, everything going on with COVID, they had to close down. So now they're exclusively online, but they offer a bunch of different brands that focus on Ayurveda. So you can get Hibiscus on Hitachi's website. You can get Curls and Potions on Hitachi's website. You can get Sultanicals on Hitachi's website. I don't think I've seen any Negas Banda at Hitachi yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if I see them soon. But then they also have their own brand of, again, like Ayurvedic ingredients that you can use in your own DIY. So I'm actually eyeballing their hibiscus powder because I want to incorporate that. And I just talked about me not liking DIYs, but the one DIY I do is my clay wash, my bentonite clay wash. And then they also have a bunch of oils. They have this Shikakai hair growth elixir that I want to purchase. I want to get more into oiling my scalp, so I definitely want to pick that up. But those are just my honorable mentions. Also, by the way, Hitachi is Black owned. We love to see it. Those are just my recommendations for brands that provide Ayurvedic hair products if you're lazy like me and don't want to mix things up. But I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. If you are aware or use any other brands that focus on Ayurveda, let us know down below in the comment section, especially because, you know, I might want to try them out too. I probably will try out a bunch of them. But yeah, let us know your favorites down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And as always, I'm so grateful and thankful for each and every one of y'all watching, and I will see y'all in my next video.